I'm Gleb, founder of CRMchat.ai, and I'm going to tell you what is going on in Telegram, how you can earn there, and how do we help with our CRM tool. So, first of all, in the bigger picture, we are helping you to turn Telegram chaotic process into sales. We bring order to what's happening on Telegram. Telegram is a great untapped revenue stream for your business, but what might be stopping you is that Telegram is a mess. It seems quite messy. That's the way how the ecosystem was growing. It's very agile, but it may look overwhelmingly messy. Lots of messages, lots of folders, everything is happening back and forth. And this is where we come to the stage. We, CRM Chat, we help you to bring order to that chaos. And it's very simple to describe how exactly we're bringing that order. We're doing three things. So first, we help you to manage your leads. If you're getting confused with your conversation chats, if folders are already not helping that much, if you are forgetting whom you promised to do what, this is where we help. Lead management. Second thing, fantastic. We love that feature a lot. It is outreach, automated messages, automated sequences of messages that you can send to warm clients, to warm contacts that are yours, or to cold contacts, the outreach part. And the third one is we unite many Telegram accounts under one roof in one interface. This is a fantastic advantage for companies who would like to have an overview of many Telegram accounts. Let's say I'm head of sales. I want to have an overview of 10, 15 Telegram accounts of my sales managers. So three things: managing leads, automating outreach, and uniting many Telegram accounts. This is how we help. So where to start? Since we built our CRM for Telegram, it's obviously in Telegram. You can go there. This is the bot that you can start with on the screen, and we also have the web version. Both mini app and the desktop and the web version are absolutely similar, equal in functionality. So it's up to you where you start. So let's start here on the web. I'll show you the web version just because it's better visible on the screen. And so we log in. So this is it. You logged in, and like, how would you move further? How would you get leads into your CRM? So how to get leads, how to get your first leads into the CRM. There are four options. First, you can synchronize your Telegram folders. You can upload CSV-file with leads that you may have elsewhere. You can forward a message in Telegram. I'll show you how it's done. And you can add a lead manually or through QR code. So let's cover all these options. Okay, so option one, how many companies start working with our CRM? Let's have a look. You synchronize folders. I assume that you in your Telegram have many folders that you are where you're storing your leads. And the fantastic thing, we have it here, Telegram folder sync. You choose that. You log in into your Telegram account and you see your folders. These are my folders. And you choose which folders you would like to synchronize. The next second, all the leads that are in those folders are in your CRM. This is it. So I have synchronized 3 folders, and all the chats and all the group chats, very important group chats also, they became leads that I can see either in this list view or I can see them in that fantastic pipeline view. Fantastic because I can move that around. I have different stages. I can change stages. I can apply different filters and so on. So what I've tried to describe you is how to get leads into the CRM. And first, you can synchronize folders. The second way how you can get lead into a CRM is when you are in Telegram, you can forward any message from anyone to our CRM. And actually, at the same time, you can type a task, let's say, send docs on Monday, 3 p.m. And by forwarding any message from anyone who is in your Telegram, you are adding that person You see, it happened right now. You are adding that person as a lead. So Dom, this is his card. Actually, this is what I have opened. This is the mini app. You can use that in your phone. It will look like this, or you can use that on your desktop. It will look like that. But I'm showing you exactly the same, but in web version, just because it's so much better visible on the screen. And I can find DOM here because both the web version and the mini app, they are exactly the same. Oops, DOM. This is DOM. Okay. So what I've shown you now was the second way how you can create leads by forwarding any message from a CRM. The third way to adding leads is connected to our outreach functionality. Here is outreach functionality, sequences. That's a fantastic feature. I'll tell a lot about that in details later. But when you would like to send automated messages, you can add the CSV file with leads. Let's say, where would you get that? Great question. You can get them actually by asking us to scrape particular groups in Telegram, or maybe you have a list of leads elsewhere. So you can upload that here and start a messaging campaign. And the fourth way how you can create leads manually here, this you see this plus sign. So nothing stops you from adding a lead manually. Just like that, you type in the name and you add all the contacts like email, phone, Telegram, and so on. And also, when you are at a conference, you can scan a QR code. So the person whom you met shows you the QR code in Telegram, you scan it, and you add that here. So that's it, guys. That was the 4 ways how you can add leads into the CRM. And they are, you can synchronize your Telegram folder, you can upload CSV file, you can forward the message from someone in Telegram, and you can add a lead manually. That's it. Next, when the leads are in your CRM, we have a fantastic custom properties feature, which is basically means you can add different tags and apply different filters to your leads. It's very flexible, convenient, and you can add as many as you want. So let's have a look. My pipeline, I can open any lead. And right now I have the following custom properties. And so this is a stage in the pipeline. Amount, I can add any number. And the owner, for example, this is me, and the customer type that I have created. So what is so cool about the custom properties? This is how easily you can add another custom property. So you click here, text, single select, or multi-select, and you, for example, location, and you're adding options. Let's say that will be LA. Let's say that will be New York, and let's say it will be San Francisco, and whatever. And actually here, very cool tiny feature, you can do that, and all those properties will be visible right on the card, very comfortable. So you create a custom property, and right now you have created a new custom property across all the CRM. You see? This is how it works. Daniel. Let's find Daniel here. You see? All those properties that I have chosen are visible right on the card. Isn't that cool? So that's it, guys. That's how you can add properties. And actually, what's so special about them? Because you can use filters and you can choose, okay, let's show me everybody who is from LA, from New York, from San Francisco. Well, in our case, it will be only Daniel. So any property is you can filter across any property. Also, you can sort by due date. There are tasks that you can assign to leads by name, by creation date. Actually, let's have a look at a card. So this is the card of the lead. We have the custom properties that we now know, and also we have quite a comfortable 3 options here. So they are add a note. You can add a note and describe that kind of like we met We met at a conference, this and that. You can add a reminder, which is basically a to-do task. Let's say call, and you need to call Mike on 27th. Then you see the task created here, and you will get a reminder when the task is due. And of course, you can dive into chat with Mike right here. You see, and you can communicate with Mike in the normal way. So that's all about the card, what you can see on the card. Now, a few words about workspaces. Why do we need them and how to manage them? Let's have a look. So everything that I've been showing to you is in a workspace. It's called by default My Workspace. A very cool thing about our product is that you can create multiple workspaces. Sometimes you need that to separate between different products or different value streams. Or if you are an agency, you would like to have different clients in different workspaces. So whatever, how to manage workspaces. You go to settings, you create a new workspace, you give it a name, quite straightforward, and then you can add your colleagues into workspace. For example, right here, I have my workspace and I can invite team member. I can make that team member an admin or a user. So I invite team member and I type in that Telegram handle, choosing the status and sending the invitation. There is a tiny catch. That person to whom you are sending the invitation should start the CRM chat first so that the system will see that person. But you will figure out. So this is how you invite people to workspaces. Another cool thing about workspaces is that you can move leads from one workspace to another. You do it like this. You select certain leads, and then you can click move and choose the workspace where you would like to move them. And now let's talk about outreach. What is outreach? It's sending messages in automated way, automated sequences. There are a few important best practices that we are doing so that you can do that outreach in a safe way. So first one, get new trusted accounts, Telegram accounts. Second, warm them up, buy Telegram Premium on all of them. Then start sending messages gradually, increasing the daily limits, meaning don't start sending from day one 20 messages per day. You will be suspended. Don't do that. Start with 5, 6, 7, and so on. We do that. We help you do that in our system. And of course, write good, nice, polite messages. Add your bio in the profiles. So make sure that your profile looks trustworthy. So in this menu here, we have the outreach functions. They are chat sequences and a few other things that I will mention later. Let's go straight to sequences. This is how you start a new sequence. You click here and you have two options immediately. The first one is to add the CSV file. What is that? That is a list of leads that you can get either by scraping Telegram groups. We actually help you do that. We can scrape groups for you, or you can get that file from elsewhere. So you either upload that CSV file or you choose the leads that are already in your CRM. And here, actually, you have two create options. First one is that you create a one-time list, meaning it's kind of set list. You do it once. Or you can do a dynamic list, which means that you choose a filter. Remember those custom properties that we have made? You can choose, for example, let's say status conversation. So all the leads that are in the conversation stage, here they are, they will receive a message. I'm clicking create a campaign. And what's cool about the dynamic list is that if tomorrow I will add more leads into the conversation stage, they will automatically join that sequence. How to write a sequence? Very straightforward. First message, you have this parenthesis here. You can use those dynamic things that you have in your system, like first name, let's say, or if you have uploaded a CSV file, you can have many different columns that you can drag in. So message number 1, Then in 1 hour, 1 day, 1 minute, 2 minutes, whatever, message number 2, and then as many messages as you want. And then you click start and you start sending them. So that what I have showed you was the sequence made for the leads that are in the system. What about the CSV file? Let's have a look. Let me find quickly a file. I think I have one. I think it's even called leads. Yes. So you upload the file, and there is one thing you need to have in that file ready. You need to have the line with the names of the columns. Line with the names of the columns, because here you choose that column that has Telegram handles. Here it is. The system sees the Telegram handles. Great. Continue. And then you know the drill. You're writing the messages, message 1, message 2, message 3, message 24, 23, and then you click start. That's it. So these are the basics of the outreach. And now let's go into the fantastic, important details. So I'm making the outreach, but from which accounts, right? From which accounts? Great question. If I go to sequences, I see the accounts here. In this case, they are my accounts that I have made for my own personal outreach, for the company's outreach. Here you can add your Telegram accounts, or you can buy Telegram accounts from us if you don't have any. Let's have a look here. In each account, look how cool that is. In each account, we have a proxy for that account. It doesn't matter, you probably don't need to know that, but it's super important to make the outreach safe, because otherwise Telegram will understand, like, wait a second, on this computer, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so many accounts, and someone is constantly sending something. Telegram actually is very protective about us, and it's good. We love Telegram. Telegram doesn't want us to get unwanted messages. So if I will be ruthless and start sending tons of messages, Telegram will just suspend me. So what we do is that we have a proxy for each account, and this is a fantastic thing here. You can set up daily limits. What means to set up? It means kind of don't be greedy. Start with 5, 6, 7 messages that you send per day, then slowly daily increase them by 1, 2 messages, and then you can reach up to 20 and kind of stay there. So this is how you can manage your outreach Telegram accounts. Here you can also choose the sending schedule. Some clients love it. For them, it's super important that you choose the time zone. I'm in Oslo, so it's Oslo time zone. And then you choose on which days and in which time intervals you are going to send the messages. Super important. When you have a campaign running, so this is an actual campaign that is running, you see, I can click pause. When you have a campaign running, it shows you from which accounts it is running. By the way, you can choose use all accounts, or you can choose particular accounts that you want this campaign to run from. And this is a very informative field. If you click here, you will see the statistics about messages being sent. So when you just started the campaign, you see something like this: scheduled, 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 scheduled. So you will see from which account to which lead on what time the message has been scheduled. And when the campaign is running, you see the status here. The message read, the message is read, the message replied. Be very careful about those. There are 3 types of failed in the statistics. So one is that username doesn't exist. That's fine. Someone used to have that nickname, then it deleted the account, gone. What you are looking for is the following. Sometimes you get this message: your account is temporarily limited. Consider lowering the daily limits in account setting. Okay, let's stop here for a while. What means the account got limited? So once again, Telegram is very protective, doing great job Telegram doesn't want us to be bombarded with different unwanted messages. So sometimes Telegram is saying, hey, Gleb, I think you are sending too much. Or, Gleb, someone complained about you and it's suspending the account for some time. What does it mean? So look, this is the account called Outreach CRM Telegram. I will go to that account here. Okay, I forgot. Outreach CRM Telegram. Outreach. Yeah, this is the account. So when I get that message that account is suspended, that's no problem at all. You go to that account, and from that account, you go to spam info bot. This is it. And look what happens now. I click start, and this is the message that I get. Dear Gleb, I'm afraid some Telegram users found your message annoying and forwarded them to our team for moderators, so on and so forth. And you see what happens. The account is limited until, and it shows actually exactly the time that is now, that I'm having now. Okay, different time zones, so 2 hours difference. What it means, your account was suspended, and the moment when you clicked start, it got unsuspended. This is happening in 95% of the time. The other 5% that you may be suspended for a few hours or even days, but I don't remember when that last happened. So what I have done, I have unsuspended the account, and what I need to do now is that I will pause the sequence and I will start it again. By doing that, I let the system to recalculate and start sending again to those from those accounts that were suspended. So that's it. That's what I'm doing once in a while. That's it, guys. This is all about outreach. Now let's go to some particular frequently asked questions around outreach. For example, what happens if a contact replies? If a contact replies this message, the next message will never be sent. Quite obvious, right? So when the person replies, they become leads. So before that, they were just contacts uploaded through a CSV file. And the moment when the person replies, she becomes a lead. And she is appearing right here on the very top. So with this kind of sign that this person replied and this person replied. So basically every day you start, if you have an outreach campaign going every day, you start with clicking on that person and then opening the chat, and then it's automatically uploading that particular account from which you have been writing to that person. And you have a look at that account. And another great way of having an overview of very different accounts is here. So I click chat. I have all my accounts here, and see how cool that is. This is actually that third area that we helped to cover. The third area was, if you remember, to gather multiple accounts under one roof in one interface. And this is it. So you have multiple accounts. You can switch between them, and you can see, okay, who wrote me, what's going on in this account. And let's say if you choose a particular person, you can click like that, and that person becomes a lead. And this is a very informative kind of view. You have your conversations here. This is, you have a chat right here, and you have the card of that person, and you can apply those different tags, and you see they're appearing here. And okay, when you're done with that, you can go to the next account and repeat the drill. So this is how quickly you can switch between different accounts and enjoy the overview. Like, okay. So that's it. This is how you can manage multiple Telegram accounts in one interface. Okay, now let's talk about a few cool extras, some extra features that we have just added into our CRM. So they are prospecting, Telegram accounts, and AI agent. Prospecting, what does it mean? Where to take leads, right? We can scrape Telegram groups for you. And if you have an idea of your ideal customer profile, let's say designers, we can go to Telegram groups, scrape them, get those designers, build a database for you. The second thing is that if you do not have your own Telegram accounts that you would love to use for outreach, we can buy and set up those accounts for you. And we also have an AI agent, which is we set up an AI bot who works like a sales manager for you. So when people reply to your outreach, the AI bot jumps into the conversation, keeps the conversation going, answering the questions of the leads, and taking them to a particular action that you have in mind, like book a call or buy your product or go into a particular landing page. Let me show where those features are. So in our interface, they are right here. You see, under outreach, chat sequences, we have covered that. Telegram accounts, you can buy Telegram accounts from us. Choose as many as you want. And then we can scrape or make parsing, scrape to scrape groups. You throw the links to the groups here, and we charge 10 cents per lead. And the AI bot, we charge $200 to set up an AI bot for you. A few details here. What we will need, basically a conversation with you. And after that conversation, we will get from you instructions on how to write prompt. And we need from you a knowledge base about your product. Knowledge base, basically, it's 2 columns with questions and answers. What does this product do? This and that. How to install that? By doing this and that. Watch this link. So when we have the prompt and the knowledge base ready, we train the AI bot to kind of answer based on that knowledge base. So this is what we do. And where that AI bot belongs, it belongs here. So remember, when you have an outreach, whenever someone replies, that someone is becoming a lead. And let's say right now, Brian replied, and I need to like manually dive in and start replying to Brian. But with AI bot will take kind of care of that. So while I'm doing something else, AI bot will be automatically talking with Brian and taking Brian to some action that we planned. Let's say buying a subscription or booking a call. That's it. So guys, this is it. This is a very short description of what our product can do. Below that video, there will be a link to my calendar, and it's right here on the screen. Whenever you want a live demo, or if you want to chat with me, or if you want to kind of share your feedback, text me or book a meeting with me. And actually, if you want to send me a message in Telegram, here I am, Gleb Levin, and I will add that under this video as well. Thank you, guys. Have a day.